The cost of waiting for mortgage rates to go down. Mortgage rates have increased significantly in the last weeks, and that may mean that you have some questions, especially if you're planning to buy a home. Here's some information that will help you make an informed decision. This is all about educating our consumer. As mortgage rates rise, they impact your purchasing price by raising the cost of buying a home and limiting how much property you can actually afford. Here's how it works. Let's assume that you want to buy a home for the median price in the United States, which is $400,000. We don't really have that in many cities of the South Bay at that price, but let's just have fun with it. If you're trying to shop at that price point to keep your monthly payment at $2,500 to $2,600, here is what it looks like. The mortgage rates increase. All right, so we're going to take a look at the red, which shows you the payments about that threshold, and the green indicates the payments within the target range. As the chart shows, as the rates go up, the amount that you could afford to borrow decreases, and that may mean that you have to look at a price point in a completely different city. That is why it's important for you to work with a real estate advisor to understand how mortgage rates impact your monthly payment at different home loan amounts. Are mortgage rates coming down anytime soon? The rise in mortgage rates and the resulting decrease in your purchasing power perhaps making you wonder if you should just wait until those rates come down. Realtor.com says, okay, so many home buyers are likely just going crazy upon hearing that the Federal Reserve yet again increased the short-term interest rates by 0.75%. This is of a point. A move that is pushing the mortgage rates through the roof, and they seem to be pretty high, and they're going to get a little bit higher. So if you're waiting for the mortgage rates to drop, you may be wondering, how long is this going to take? Well, the Federal Reserve needs to get inflation under control, and if you're renting, your alternative's still not the same. Your interest rates, the mortgage are increasing. Your rent continues to get expensive. Nadia Angelo, which is the economist at the National Association of Realtors, says this. There is no doubt that these higher rates are hurting housing affordability. Nevertheless, apart from borrowing costs, the rent additionally continued to rise, and at a very high pace for the nearly 4 decades. So basically, it is true that it costs more for you to buy a home today than it did last year, but at the same time, it's the same for renting. This means either way, you're going to pay more. The difference is that as a homeowner, you are gaining equity over the time, and you're also growing your net worth. The question is, what makes more sense for you, rent or buy? I'm here to help you.